All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back for another interview with another rock star $1 Million Club member from Millionaire Mastermind 4. That's right. We're going to keep doing interviews until we get to every single person that has agreed to donate their time to come and speak at Millionaire Mastermind 4. Now, listen, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know about it yet, there is a huge training coming up here on May 1st, 2021 from noon to 4 Central. Now, when Rose and I decided to put this on, again, we decided to do something a little different. We made this thing 100% virtual and 100% free. So it's not going to cost you a dime to come and learn how to get your business back on that path to success. And we decided to do with the twist, we're going to do a raffle during the entire training. Okay, so we're going to raffle a ton of stuff off, and all of the proceeds that are collected from that raffle are going to go to these two great programs, Ambit Cares and Ambit Energy Aid. And we're going to give away some really cool gifts, including possibly some time, some one-on-one time with some of these people that are in the $1 Million Club. So I'm really excited about this this next interview that I get to do. Listen, we don't get to spend as much time as we want to with some of the leaders here around Ambit Energy, but you know, I've seen this guy and I've seen his team and what he's done up in the Dallas area. He's growing a huge business, helps a ton of people. And it really just kind of makes me wish I would have paid more attention in my my Spanish class when I was in high school. Right? So please help me welcome executive consultant, $1 Million Club member, David Belmar.
Hi, Kevin. How you doing? Wow, I'm excited to be here in this platform with you, Kevin. This is so amazing.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you kind of carving some time out of your day, not just for the training, but to sit down and just do this interview, because really my goal is to show everyone that we just all come from different walks of life. And like I said, some of us have worked harder or maybe had more luck than others. But man, thank you for coming to this training. And you know, I don't know this, right? So this is going to be interesting to me. But what did you used to do before Ambit Energy, before Ambit kind of came across your path?
All right, we'll get right into that. But before, let me thank you and Rose for putting together this amazing training event. It's going to be massive. I mean, people don't realize what they're up to. It's going to be a great, incredible event that will be known in their business. It will be before the Millionaire Mastermind number 4 and after the Millionaire Mastermind number 4. So. And also, congratulations to you and Rose on getting that desired and precious and well-deserved yellow jacket, man. I can hardly wait to see you guys wearing that yellow jacket. It's going to be amazing.
We're excited.
Right.
We're excited.
So going back to your question, I was born in Chile, in South America, and then I grew up in Puerto Rico in the Caribbean because the beaches in Chile were too cold. They're in the Pacific, and then the beaches in Puerto Rico are in the Caribbean and the Atlantic. So I really enjoy growing up in Puerto Rico. And then that was, I lived all my life until a good friend of mine that had relocated from Puerto Rico to work in the DFW area. He works with American Airlines. He called me up and he invited me to take a look at a business. And the reason why I'm wearing these sunglasses is because now, today, the present and the future is brighter than ever. It's even brighter than when I was introduced to this opportunity for the first time. So basically, my friend, you know, he was so excited on the phone talking about, I got into a meeting. I got to know some of the family members that founded 7-Eleven. He was just going crazy. I said, hold. What's going on with you, man? He said, listen, this is a great business that I want you to take a look at so that you can give me your opinion and so on and so on. And I say, oh, of course, you're my friend. I will take a look at it. But don't count on me for building anything because I have a full plate. You know, Kevin, at that time, I was expanding my own traditional business. And I was working 60, 70, 80 hours every single week. So I didn't have the time to do anything else. But thank God that I look at the video, because when I saw the compensation plan, I was blown away. So that was how I was introduced to Ambit Energy. And most of my life, most of my professional life, I spent it working for corporate America. I also had a period of time where I spent like 23 years in the military at the same time.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was a great experience because it gave me the discipline and, uh, in order to be able to achieve things and to accomplish things in a ordained, thought out manner. So that was a great experience. But the thing that I was not passionate about was the hours that you got to put in corporate America in order to be successful. And then I look at building my own traditional business as a way to be in control of my life, and that was even worse. I became a slave to my own
Yep.
business. So you know how that goes. You're the first in, the last out, and the last one to get paid. So that was my life before I came into Ambit.
That's awesome. Okay, so you were in Puerto Rico when he told you about that, and I'll bet we were just were we only in Texas, right? Emmett was just in Texas back then only?
Yeah, no, it was in Texas, in New York, and
And Illinois.
Illinois at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was.
All right. So way back. Wow.
Yeah.
So then you moved from Puerto Rico to the Dallas area?
Well, basically, what happened was when I look at the compensation plan, I was so impressed with that I wanted to get to know the company founders, and then we took like a 2 week vacation with my wife. We came to Dallas. They were having an event, a special event. Events are very important, Kevin. That's what I congratulated you at the beginning. It was an event that they called Power Trip, I think is the name of that event. And
Yeah.
then I get to know Brian McClure, Jerry Thompson, Chris Chambliss, and it was mind-boggling, Kevin. What they were talking about, the expansion plans and everything. So at that point in time, based on that information, even though I didn't live here, we made a decision. My wife and I decided that we will make a bold move, that we will relocate from Puerto Rico to Texas just to be able to take advantage of this great opportunity. That
Wow.
was a defining moment in our lives, Kevin.
Well, and it looks like it was a great decision.
Absolutely. It has paid out, believe me.
It was a great decision. Well, wow. Okay, so no one has any excuses if you can move from Puerto Rico to Dallas and make this thing work. So, and I didn't know you were in the military, so thank you for your service. Uh, so that's amazing. So yeah, events are important, but so tell me, outside of relocating, right? So while you were building your business, kind of think back to all the hurdles you had to overcome. What was kind of one of the biggest things you had to overcome on your way to EC and the $1 Million Club, and kind of how did you get past it?
Okay, one of the things that was the most difficult was unlearning everything that I had learned in the military and in the corporate world, because leadership in the corporate world has a whole different meaning than leadership in the free enterprise world, and when it comes to multi-level marketing,
Yeah.
because leadership is influence. But when you are in corporate America or where you are in the military, it comes with the title, it comes with the experience. But here, it's a whole different ball game. So that's one of the greatest
Yep.
wow or aha moments that I had. Was I had to learn a lot of things and become more human. I was used to goal setting in the corporate world, and it was ruthless. Now here it's you're dealing with people. It's a people business. I love it because the best part of the business is a people business, and the worst part is because it's a people business. So you
Yes.
got to you got to develop new skills. That was one of the most difficult things to do, is like unlearn, because at the beginning, for the first 3 to 5 years, I was still working on my traditional business. My place of business was in Puerto Rico, and my Ambit business was in Dallas. So I
Oh, wow.
was commuting back and forth, and it was taxing, it was draining. but the vision was clear. And when the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. So,
Yeah, that's 100% true. That's actually a great story. So I didn't know that. I didn't know you kept on going back and forth. So, I mean, that's even more impressive that you got to where you are. So you touched on this a little bit about events, and I've asked every single speaker the same question on purpose, right? About events. So we do have Millionaire Mastermind 4 coming up, but outside of that, you know, the weekly events and the trainings and the regional events and even the corporate events, like, you know, Ambition 2021 is coming up here in August, September timeframe. How critical were those to your business, and what would you say to people that aren't attending them right now or aren't attending enough of them?
Events are probably the most critical power boosters or force multipliers or business multipliers that we have in our business, because people don't make decisions based on logic. It has been proven that we make decisions based on emotions. Just like I mentioned, when I came here and I met the company, that was an emotional decision. It didn't make any sense, you know, after you have been working in some other country all your life, to all of a sudden relocate just because you saw a vision. So it's an emotion. So events are highly emotional. It's where people make decisions. Every ambition, every simulcast, every big event, like the upcoming event of the Millionaire Mastermind event, are events where people make emotional decisions and they pivot from where they are to where they can be, and they become better and bigger and wiser.
Yeah, I love that. That's actually very true. That's a good point. Because here's case in point. My wife joined Ambit Energy at an event without me and swiped her credit card, and here we are. Right? So you're 100% true. So listen, I'm not going to tell y'all what David's going to talk about. You're going to have to come out to Millionaire Mastermind 4 and watch him train. But I encourage you to get to our website, team.ambit.com, get your free ticket and pass the word, because we have just an incredible list of speakers that are just going to give you all kinds of information of how they got to from where you're at to where they're at. So David, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Like I said, I got to know a bunch of new stuff about you. I can't wait to hang out with you in person at Ambition 2021. Man, there's no way I'm going to miss that event. So Thank you again. And, we will see you in like 9 days, right? 9 days, Millionaire Mastermind is coming up. So thank you. Tell your wife we said hi.
Absolutely. Start calling some people and get them registered for the event. It's completely free. And then you will have the opportunity to get some prizes as well. So
yes. If not, at least you'll donate to a couple of great causes, right?
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, Kevin. Take care.
Thank you, David. Have a great afternoon, man.
You're welcome.